Now, Jeff, today, hours upon hours of interviews, and it's almost so hard to just follow along with the story, from our standpoint.
That's right, but by February 21st, those investigators you just mentioned, they weren't just getting tougher, louder, and more visibly frustrated with Megan Boswell. They were willing to tell her they weren't sure they could believe anything she was saying. Boswell had thrown out so many dates, times, places, and names over 2 days of interviews that by this point, Sullivan County investigator Matt Price and then Tennessee Bureau of Investigation officer David Gratz were just about done playing nice. That discussion they had circled back to when Evelyn Boswell had last been seen alive. Megan Boswell had given a shifting series of answers as to when and where she had last seen her daughter. Those variations on her story left Gratz delivering a judgment on Megan Boswell's usefulness as they talked about when the 1-year-old was likely seen last.
So let's say a week later, December 7th. The last credible sighting was not from you, because you're not credible anymore. The last credible sighting was around December 7th. Now finish your story.
That interview lasted for nearly 20 more minutes, but Ansley, prosecutors say it wasn't until about 5 days later that Megan Boswell finally admitted to authorities that the baby was dead and she had seen Evelyn Boswell dead.
Well, and I know, we talked a lot about this morning about the evidence that was shown. I think, you and I have talked about how some of the witnesses coming through, it's a little difficult to kind of follow along with the story that prosecutors are trying to, tell here. However, tomorrow we do expect to hear from medical examiners. We expect to hear from forensic scientists, and I think that's going to really kind of nail in what we've been seeing with some of this evidence.
Yeah, I think we're probably over the hump towards the latter half of this trial, and the question's going to be probably mostly, have the prosecution proven enough beyond a reasonable doubt that murder charges are warranted, a murder conviction is warranted?
All right, Jeff, well, I know we're all looking forward to continuing this, and court resumes tomorrow at 9 a.m. Live from Bluntville, Ansley Daniel and Jeff Keeling, back to you.